So They Live has reluctant heroes, meaning these are people who don't want to be heroes. But then some situations happen and then they have to end up being the hero. But with the reluctant hero, there can be different kinds of heroes. So there's people who maybe they know that there's bad stuff going on and they don't want to be involved, or they don't know bad stuff is going on, and then when they find out, then they want to be involved. And things like Metal Gear Solid, or all like the Special Force Commando stories of a guy who's retired, then he has to come out of retirement. But then it depends on, what are their motivations? Do they actually want to get rid of evildoers and bad guys and keep people safe and prevent them from hurting people? Or is it just like out of self-interest, where it's like they have to go on the special mission or else they're going to be killed? Or is it like personal and just for revenge? Or, sometimes both. Maybe it's personal and revenge, and then you realize like you have to get rid of all these bad guys, like the Punisher. Beast Dad told me about this picture with Batman talking to the Punisher, where Batman is saying like, oh, if you kill a killer, the number of killers in the world remains the same. And the Punisher says, yeah, that's why I don't stop at just one. Because by removing these evildoers from existence, you're preventing them from victimizing and killing more innocent people. So you're actually making the world a better place. And by not getting rid of them, you're actually making the world a worse place. So They Live is about some evil monster aliens that control the world with a signal that comes out of televisions that makes people into like moronic slaves. So Roddy Piper is Nada in the story, and Keith David is Frank. And they both, kind of react to this differently, both like reluctant heroes. At the beginning of the story, Nada, he's actually kind of like overly optimistic about the world, and he doesn't want to know about these kind of things, and doesn't want to do anything. He's actually very apathetic towards these problems. And Frank has a wife and kids, so he's more concerned about what's going on in the world, and he's trying to tell Nada like, look, the world is fucked up and there's these problems. And I guess because he has his wife and children to worry about, he's more concerned. And Nada is just like a homeless bum. He's just bumming around, and he doesn't really have any worries. He's just getting by in life. And that's kind of all he really cares about. And then once they know what's going on, then they realize they have to deal with the problem. But it's different for both of them.
There are no limits.
It figures it would be something like this.
Our nation, our ideal of vision.
Excuse me.
Just survive.
You know, you look like your head fell in the cheese dip back in 1957. You're okay. This one, real fucking ugly.